Hey y'all, hope you're doing well. Drew coming at you today from, well, in front of the shed because it's summertime here in North Carolina, which means it is way too hot to be recording in there. But that really got me thinking, it is the summertime, and for most folks, that usually means travel and vacation time. And I'd love to know in the comments down below, did you take pictures during your last, bit of travel or vacation? And you probably did. And you probably posted some of them to Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or, some group chats. And when was the last time you actually looked at those pictures or anybody else did? It's probably been months, maybe a year or two, or even longer. Follow on question. Has somebody asked you about a trip you've gone on and you're like, oh yeah, I have all these pictures, and then you have to, scroll forever on your phone until you can find them? Maybe you're really organized and you have albums in your photos that you organize stuff at. If that's you, you are better than me, but I'm here today to pitch to you the ultimate vacation camera for 2026, and that is what you see here, the Fuji Instax Mini Evo, or Evo. Evo 8, Evo, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below which is which. People love to fight over pronunciations of things on YouTube, and you'll be helping out the algorithm. On which case, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more, random rambling photography content. So I've had the Instax Evo here for about 6 weeks now, and it is a camera I have fallen in love with for a number of reasons. Is it the highest quality? No, definitely not. I believe it's like a 1/5 of an inch CMOS sensor. Nothing to write home about. It is my favorite focal length, which is 28 millimeters equivalent. I think it's a 2.8 f-stop. I don't remember off the top of my head. Not really that important. This camera is not going to be known for the luscious, bokeh that some lenses at 2.8 might give you. I love it because it allows me to quickly and easily print off pictures from the adventures we go on, and then start building out a photo album here. And you can see from my last trip, we went on with my wife, and we went to Disney, and I was able to take pictures, print them out, and put them in a little photo album here. Just went to the beach, got some pictures from that as well. And it's a really great way to document the trips that we are going on and plan to go on as a family here over the next many, 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 many years. The thing I like the most about the Mini Evo, as opposed to the regular Instax that my wife used to have, is that, well, one, the film effects are great. The lens effects I can use on there are fun as well. But it is really that it gives me the ability to print whatever photos I want to. It is the summer of 2026. Everything is expensive. I don't have tons of money to waste on film for this. So what I can now do is go out and do, a day's worth of shooting, maybe take, 10, 20, 30, 40 pictures. And then in the evenings, it's really nice to go back to our room or, sorry, dogs, the Airbnb we're staying at, the hotel. If it's my parents' house, whatever it is, I can now go out and I can look at them with my wife and select what, a couple of pictures from the day that we want to print and add to our photo book here. And it's fine if we don't select all of them, because I can also then save all of them to an album on my computer as well for that long-term storage. Speaking of storage, memory cards are also at a premium these days. Thank you, AI data centers. There is a small built-in storage bank in there as well. I believe for my initial testing, it held around 40, 45 pictures. So maybe not enough of space for a whole trip, but it is enough of space for, grabbing a couple of pictures while you're out, or, worst case scenario, you forgot to put back in your micro SD card. 40 pictures would probably get you about through at least a day, and then you can figure out USB cable to your phone, to your tablet, to whatever it may be, to move them off for the next day's worth of shooting there as well. The other reason I really like the camera here and the prints is also the size. So I took another one here. This fits perfectly inside of my wallet. And you know, something I appreciated growing up was that my dad always had a couple of pictures of us, my mom's, a couple of family shots in his wallet. And that is something that I don't really see anymore these days, and I really love how this fits nice and neat inside of my wallet, and I can go through. I have the little, you know, ID section in the front. Throughout the week, I will occasionally go out and switch out a different picture. Maybe it's of one of my dogs, it's of my wife, it is of everybody. This is just a really nice way to add photos that I see throughout the course of my day. And I also put them in my little journal here as well, and my workbook. So when I'm traveling, I can open up a page or it'll just kind of fall open on where the picture is. And it's a nice little reminder of, you know, why I am working hard to bring home the bacon for my wife, the family, the dogs, and all of that good stuff as well. Probably the third main reason why I really like the Fuji Instax Mini Evo is because it doubles as a photo printer. So I still travel sometimes for vacations with more than just that camera. If you're a viewer of the channel, you know I love my TG7 Tough. That goes everywhere with me. And maybe I get back from a run. There was a really nice landscape. The sun was coming through the longleaf pines here really nicely. Grabbed a picture on it. And if I want to print it to add it to my weekly journal or to a photo album or just hang it around my house, I can select photos that I want to print as well, which is a really nice thing. So it kind of serves more than one purpose. It is a camera. It's a fun camera. I already talked about some of the lens effects, but it's about 100 different combinations in total, right? 10 film effects, and then like the 10 filters or lens effects, right? 10 times 10 is 100, but it's also, right, a photo printer as well. Is it the highest quality, highest resolution pictures ever? No. But growing up, neither were the pictures in my parents' photo books, neither were the ones I took on disposable cameras when I was younger. It's a really nice way to recreate something from my childhood, and it is, you know, for lack of a better term, it really feels like I own pictures in this book here. When I upload stuff online, you know, if Instagram goes away someday, if Google Photos goes away someday for some, who knows, whatever reason, you might lose those photos you have backed up. And at least with this, I will have a memory of our trips, a keepsake, something I can pass along to our kids someday, right, of trips they were on or we were on together. And it's just something I appreciate. To the fact that when, you know, this is on our mantle, we've had some friends over recently, we opened it up, and it's also a really nice conversation piece as well. So my ramble for today is really just to get you thinking about, it's summertime, travel, take great pictures, take fun pictures, but don't forget to do something with them afterwards. If you're like me and you want to, you know, low threat, we're not out there to take, you know, pictures that will get published in some funky magazine or famous magazine, but I want to have keepsakes and memories and souvenirs of the things I do this summer, next summer, throughout the course of the year, etc. Like taking pictures of Quill here. Hey buddy, right? It is going to be using the Fuji Instax Mini Evo, not only as a camera I take everywhere with me, but also as a tool that I can use to print photos I may have taken with my phone, my wife took on her phone, or with my daily carry camera as well. So thanks for stopping by today. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.